Caitlyn from Drift and Die Press, and today I am here with...
Rico Santino.
Whoop, whoop. Alrighty, so how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music probably since I was like in the 5th grade. I started like producing my own music and recording it when I was probably about like 12. I had Pro Tools at my house. I learned how to like make my own music, record. I built a home studio. That's basically how I started. Yeah.
So how would you describe your sound to people who've never heard you before?
I think my sound is like the next sound that's up for real in Cleveland. Just by being around people like Chapo and like Frank Wahoo and like people like Billard and Moy, everybody like from the city, I feel like I really grasp like the R&B, like the trap and the like old school hip hop and like merged it all into one, and like that's really how my style is. Like it's just something new for real. So something sweet.
Who inspires you the most music-wise?
Oh, that's a good question. I would have to say right now, like the most influential, like in the game right now, I would say he's like the new Tupac. I would say it's J. Cole for sure. J. Cole is definitely like the new Tupac. He definitely says like the realest stuff, like right now for sure. For sure. J. Cole.
Alrighty, let's see. If you were to get arrested, what would it be for?
Probably is be possession of marijuana. Probably. That's probably what it would be. God bless, I haven't been so far, but that's probably what it would be.
That has been my most common answer.
Yeah, marijuana for sure. Yep, most definitely.
Alrighty. When you get rich and famous, what's the first thing you're gonna buy?
I think when I get rich and famous, the first thing I'll buy is probably definitely buy my mom a new house and take care of the family first, and then I'll probably just relax and just save my money for real. Honestly, just knowing how the thing works, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. What is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you while performing?
The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me while I was performing. Well, last night, people just started coming on like the stage. Last night, this is the second day of the Ohio Music Fest, and the first night, I headlined, and there was like some girl just got on stage, and she was just like twerking all over the place, and it was crazy. I didn't even know who she was, but it was awesome. That was pretty crazy, honestly. Like I would say that was that was crazy.
Yeah, I had left by then, so I didn't see that.
You left by then. You missed the show then. It was crazy.
I did.
It was crazy.
Apparently after I left, a bunch of people came in, and then they all got kicked out. I missed the party.
Yeah, that was everybody that was rolling through from the studio that I go to, Sparta Studios. They came like 30, 40 deep, and like there's all the homies that all performed afterwards, and they just mobbed through. It was awesome, honestly.
Yeah, awesome. I had already left by that time, and I was probably passed out by that time too.
Yeah, it might have been good that you left.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What is your most favorite venue you've ever played?
My most favorite venue I've ever played. Oh, man, I don't know really. I think it just really depends on like who's all there and like how good the vibe is, because like you can play at a small venue and everyone's interactive and like it's better because everybody's like engaged in like the crowd and stuff like that, or you can play at a big venue, there's a lot of people there but no one's engaged. So I think it really just like depends on like who's in the crowd, and you know what I mean, like you know, just how the crowd is really.
Out of anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would you most want to tour with if you could?
Michael Jackson. All day, Michael Jackson. Every day. He is like a legend. He's the GOAT. He's the king of pop. Like,
True.
He does everything. So like, I fuck with Michael Jackson heavy, for real. Michael Jackson, all day. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, honestly.
If you could claim credit for any song ever written, what song would it be?
Oh my God, that's fucking crazy. I love like all kinds of music too. Any song ever made, I feel like it'd have to be like a Drake song, because like I think Drake just has such a big influence on like what today's music is. I would probably just have to say like maybe Started From the Bottom for real by Drake, because that was like the hottest song of like, he had a Bentley in the video and he had like no roof on it and it was snowing. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It's awesome. Probably.
What do you want written on your tombstone?
Oh my gosh. I would probably say to like learn to know how to win, you gotta learn how to lose first. That's probably what I would do, honestly, for sure.
What is the one venue you want to play the most?
Jacobs Pavilion in Cleveland, outside venue. I saw Travis Scott there, and it was fucking crazy. Like Travis Scott's a big inspiration too. Like the way he gets the crowd like involved. Like we were all in the nosebleeds, and then like Travis Scott came on, everybody just fucking mobbed like the front stage. And we just started moshing. It was fucking crazy. It was unbelievable. Wow. So definitely that venue for sure.
What is one thing you can't live without?
Music. That's quite
good answer.
Music,
good answer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, music.
What is the weirdest thing you've seen while driving to a venue?
Driving to a venue, I always just see people like flagging down cars and like just like starting like the weirdest shit in the street. There's always like somebody like jumping on someone's hood or some shit, or somebody driving down the street by the venue with their fucking door open. That shit's just always happening, honestly. Or guys like this guy to start like going crazy behind the camera during the interview. There's always somebody doing something ridiculous.
Damn it, Jake.
I really can't tell you. Yeah.
Have you ever gotten injured during a show?
No, not yet. And there's no wood knocked on our head.
Yeah, that's what another guy said.
But no, I haven't, not yet. So I'm grateful, honestly.
I almost got injured last night during Kevin's set.
Oh yeah, during Kevin's set, you almost got injured.
Yeah, I went up on stage, to get photos, and I went on top of the drummer's platform and didn't realize how far the come down was. I started to go. I was wearing these heels. My ankle was just like, nope.
That'll do it. You gotta be careful with the heels.
Yeah, I fell into Lauren, but it was fine. What does your family think about your music?
Honestly, like my family like supports my music like 100%, which is pretty cool. I feel like a lot of people would be like, oh, you're making rap music, or whatever you're making, like trap music, R&B, whatever, and like you would think a lot of people aren't like supportive because like a lot of people like just want to tell you to go to college and all this. But my parents just say like, you only live once, so like try to like live your best life and stuff like that. You only got one shot at this, so you know what I'm saying. Might as well make it count for real.
Yeah. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing music, I'd probably be in like a college classroom somewhere, like just like wanting not to be there and like just end up skipping class or something, honestly. I swear to God, honestly.
Have you ever gotten into trouble at a show?
There was this one time where I was actually working backstage at the Chimera concert at the Agora, and it was sold out. And there's a guy who owns a studio that I go to, and like they were good friends. And security, like he didn't have his pass and stuff like that, so like, and he was just like turned up out of his mind. He was like super drunk, and I like vouched for him and brought him backstage to meet everybody. Like he already knew everybody and stuff. He just didn't show up on time, and he was just drunk, and like everybody was kind of mad at me. I didn't say I got in trouble, but everybody was like, why would you bring this drunk asshole back here? But it happens, I guess. So like that was probably like worse than that happened to me, for sure. Everybody was just mad. It happens.
What advice do you have to give to aspiring musicians?
For inspiring musicians, I would say really do the music for you, and don't forget why you started doing music. Don't let your ego get to you, and just keep like connecting with everybody that you can, because even if you only get like one fan per person you connect with, like it's gonna add up over time. And just don't get discouraged, and don't believe everything you see that all these other artists are doing, because it's really not always what you think it is. And just really focus on like what you can do as an artist, and just be the best you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
So where can everybody find you at?
You guys could find me on Instagram. It's Rico, RICO_Santino, SANTINO_. I got an album out on iTunes, Spotify. It's As Time Progresses, Rico Santino. Just look me up, you'll find me. It's doing pretty well on there, honestly. So go check it out, go get it. So honestly.
Awesome. Do you have any last words to the audience before you depart?
Yeah, don't give up on your dreams, and just live your best life, and like fuck what anyone else says, for real. Honestly.
Awesome. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
I'm so sick and tired of always